for Joe Zimmerman, everybody. Joe Zimmerman!
Thank you. How about Garrett and all the great comics you've seen tonight? Some of my friends making me laugh. Thank you for coming out, Grand Rapids. Gina said her New Year's resolution was to be more spontaneous. My New Year's resolution was to learn meditation, and I didn't realize how easy it is. You just close your eyes and worry about everything. Oh, no. That's my mantra. Oh, no. And you just repeat that sound until you can't take it anymore. My record's 2 minutes. Makes the rest of the day so much easier. You're like, wow, at least I'm not alone with my thoughts anymore. This normal stress is easy compared to that nightmare. I think I get my anxiety from my dad. I have a Weather Channel dad. He'll just watch the Weather Channel all day. You're like, you're not even going anywhere. He's like, good thing. Whew, look at that Doppler. He's doing this new thing where he'll make me guess the prices of things he bought. He'll be like, Joe, this red wine, $60 at the restaurant, but guess how much at Costco? You're like, 12? He's like, 8. And it's not bad either. You're like, it's pretty bad. He's like, it's not that bad. Let it breathe. You're like, it's out of breath. But it's nice to know how you can make a parent happy. Like anytime he's a little sad, I can always be like, hey, Dad, what's the gossip at Costco? He'll be like, Costco? Well, guess how much I paid for that pallet of almond milk? $600. For my birthday, he got me a Costco membership. He's like, you're in, Illuminati. I live alone. I didn't realize how alone I was until I went shopping at Costco. They got those tractor trailer size shopping carts, cereal boxes the size of my torso. I'm trying to get my arms around the paper towels. Like, do I need a family? Is this what it feels like to hug your kids? Feels good, so squishy. My first trip to Costco, I had onions on my grocery list, and I really needed one onion. But the only option is a duffel bag full of onions. But it was $5. I'm like, that is a steal. Maybe I can really explore the onion this month. Learn onion soup, bloomin' onion. Give extra onions to friends. You know how friends love onion gifts. Happy birthday, baby shower, anniversary, I remembered. I ended up using one onion, and then I got bulk fruit flies. And to get rid of fruit flies, you need a jar of water, soap, and vinegar. So now I just got to figure out what to do with the extra 30 gallons of vinegar. So I am pickling onions. Every part of the buffalo. Yeah, my birthday was in October. Scorpio by a day. People go, can't trust Scorpio, which can be a bad first impression. So sometimes I'll just say I'm a Libra. And then they're like, oh, you're very trustworthy. And I'm like, yeah. Libras are the best, which is the most Scorpio thing you can tell someone. Is just lie. Sting. Sting. Yeah, so I am unmarried, no kids, and people talk about how hard dating is in 2020. Oh, I got ghosted again. What a jerk. But the opposite of ghosting would be if somebody firmly tells you to your face exactly why they never want to see you again. I've experienced both. I have to say, ghosting, underrated. Sure, it's sad when somebody disappears, but you should try having your flaws expressed. Face to face, over a coffee. People say, no, I'd rather know to my face. Okay, well, I would rather not. I'd rather guess that she dropped her phone in the ocean and she's stuck out on a boat somewhere, waiting to get back in touch with me after she gets cleared from her corona quarantine. Until then, I don't have to feel bad. I just hope she's okay. Yeah, so I don't feel old, but I recently identified my first bird. That can't be good. I'm like, is that a whippoorwill? Why do I care? And why do I have a bird book in my fanny pack? It is a whippoorwill. I actually met a professional bird watcher. He gives birding tours. And I said, that sounds like a fun job. And he goes, well, you get a lot of egos. Are we still talking about birds? And he explained that guys want to brag about how many birds they've seen. They get arrogant about it. And my favorite thing about that is how they verify that they've seen a bird is they just say that they saw it. Totally an honor system. So if I ever meet an arrogant birder, I'm just going to tell them I've seen every bird. Prove that I haven't. Where'd you see the blue-billed ibis? I was in Grand Rapids. They don't go to Michigan. Yeah, I was surprised. I was like, weird, here? Check. And then I realized a more fun game to play with an arrogant birder would be to go too low with your bird number. Just like, yeah, I've only seen 2. Well, you've seen more than 2. Nope, just pigeons and crows. How long have you been birding? 5 years, yeah. I am really bad at it. I don't know if I've been looking in the wrong places or what. First time I saw a crow, I fell to my knees and wept. I've seen chicken nuggets, if that counts. That would be 3. Yeah. So I was listening to NPR because, obviously, and I don't like NPR as much as I look like I like it, but I do like it, and they were saying that men have a tough time making close friends as we get older. And I thought about it. Yeah, it was so easy as a kid. I remember when I was 6, Craig moved in next door. He was 6. We were best friends. That's all we needed. If some guy my age moves in next door to me now, I'm like, if this guy talks to me, I will be furious. He's making eye contact. I hate him. And when you're a kid, it's so easy to hang out. You just invite them over to play. You don't even have to be specific. We had so much fun playing. I was always mad to be called for dinner. Can you imagine liking life that much? You're upset about dinner? I was always asking to be excused. Please, can I go back to my life? How much eating do we have to do in this household? Always with the eating and the talking. We could be living our lives. Kids hate meals and bedtime. That's all I have now. When I eat, I slow down every bite. Oh, if I savor this, I can delay my life. And if I ever do think to hang out with a friend, it's never playful anymore as an adult. It's always like, hey, you want to get together? What would we do? We could eat. Best case scenario, there's a big game on TV. We don't even have to talk to each other. We can just watch other men play. Oh, and they're playing well. And they're playing together. I love that. Yeah. So, yeah, I didn't grow up with any macho stuff. I don't know if you can tell from just everything about me, but I think you get at Little League sports, you know, start playing baseball, get hit by a pitch, fall down and cry. Coach is like, you gonna man up or be a little girl? It's like, are those my only two options? I just got hit in the face. May I be a 9-year-old boy? If so, I'd like to quit baseball. It hurts my face. And my feelings. And when you're down 9 runs or more, they would just end the game immediately. And where I grew up, they called it the slaughter rule. Game over, slaughter rule. In hindsight, they could have called that the 9-run rule. No, we gotta let these kids know what happened. Why is the game over so suddenly? Well, you know how cows are so naive. Sometimes you gotta end their lives a little early so people can eat. Well, that's what the other team did to you today. We'll see you at practice. Sometimes I wish we could have a slaughter rule for just life, you know? You're having a really bad day, boss yells at you, girlfriend's upset at you, you get a parking ticket, some guy comes out of a bush, day's over, slaughter rule. Get out of here. You go home, lay in bed. Yeah. Got March Madness with the basketball. I love watching the NBA draft because each year the worst team gets to pick the best player, which kind of sucks for the best player if you think about it. Can you imagine that in a real world scenario? Top of your class, Harvard Law School, some failing company in Toledo. We'll take him. Congratulations, Kevin. Come up here. You get to wear our hat. It says Ralph's Litigation. He's like, I don't want to move to Toledo. They're like, well, you shouldn't have been the best. We need you. We are the worst. So I'm trying to do more fun things as an adult man. I tried Bikram hot yoga. I was wrong about that. Didn't realize how hot it got. After 10 minutes, I already finished my little coconut water. and I'm dizzy. And I'm a safety first guy, right? You can see that. So I step to the door to get some fresh air, and the instructor goes, "Hey, where are you going?" And I'm so shocked to be called out in yoga that I was just honest. I said, "I'm going outside because I'm hot." And he goes, "I need you to stay here where I can see you so that I know you're okay." Okay, well, I'm not okay. Can you see me? Pretty bad, huh? But he did some sort of yogi mind trick where I'm like, I guess I'll just keep suffering. I made it 8 more minutes. Now I'm dizzy and nauseous. Definitely dehydration. I'm looking at the door, I'm like, I'm just gonna make a run for it. So I start gathering my things in fake downward dog. He comes over, he goes, "Everything okay?" I'm like, "Please let me leave. I'm an adult man. I'm paying you $12 to be here. I'll pay you 12 more to let me go." It's not about the money. And he goes, "If you're too hot, just lay it on your mat. You'll be fine. It'd be better for the rest of the class if you didn't leave." And I'm looking at the rest of the class. They're avoiding eye contact. And I'm so confused from the heat. I just lay down for 42 more minutes. Just so hot and so angry. Just like, oh, I hope I die so this guy gets fired. I hope I die loud so it's worse for his class. Hey, you guys, I'm Joe Zimmerman. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.